running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around,
7:53 TSN 690's Weekend Game Plan. I'm Matthew Ross. We're here till 9 o'clock. Habs breakfast coming up just after 8 o'clock. Sean Coleman, Dave Trentadue here as well. It's time for the Amateur Sports Report.
Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper's sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good. Good morning, chaps.
Good morning.
Oh, no, that would be Dave.
Huh?
That would be Dave with the chap lip.
That's a good one.
Oh, very good, very good.
Good
What are you, the Ron McLean now of amateur sports? Let's get to it. Let's talk about some hockey here. Who's on Team Quebec, and what are we talking about here?
Well, we're talking about the Eastern Canadian Cup Challenge. It's going to take place in Trenton, Ontario from the 13th to the 15th of November. It's a team tournament that features Eastern Canadian junior leagues, like from the Maritimes, Northern Ontario, the OJHL of Ontario, Central Canada, and of course the League Hockey Junior AAA of Quebec. And as a matter of fact, Quebec is going to have two squads in the tournament. And the new team on the block, the St. Lazare Revolution, will be represented by goalie David Hamel and forward Bilney Morissette. And the Revs head coach, Eric Labrosse, is going to be part of the bench staff for one of the Quebec representatives. Now, a former Lac St. Louis Lion, Bailey has really fit into the league quite nicely. Here he is in his rookie year, and he's going on a point-a-game average with 15 points in 15 games, but 11 of those are goals. And between the pipes, Hamel has a save percentage of .916 over 595 minutes of play, so a lot of work there and really doing well. But the beauty of this tournament that all the players get showcased by recruiters from the NHL, the NCAA, the CHL, and U Sports, which is the Canadian University Network. So it's going to be some good hockey, and hopefully Quebec can bring home a podium appearance at the event.
All right, a little late in the year, but you have a tennis note here.
Yeah, because LaSalle's Jaden Weeks has shown the work ethic on the courts and in the classroom to be recognized as an up-and-comer in both. He's been a Club Médaille d'Or recipient, but more recently, Weeks earned a Saputo bursary generated under the Quebec Foundation for Athletic Excellence, where he was presented a $4,000 bursary for academic and athletic achievement. Now, the 14-year-old Weeks is a student at College de Montréal, and he uses his close to untouchable serve as his calling card on the court. His overall play, he's seen him as a finalist at the 2017 Canadian Indoor Championships, and he reached the quarterfinals at the Montreux U14 International Championships in Switzerland last season. But the growth in his skills has Weeks aiming for an International Tennis Federation win, and his love and commitment to the sport, even at the age of 14, sees this young lad. He wants to have a long-term dream of having his own tennis academy where he can share his skills.
Very, very nice. Nice story there. And then finally, Mark, on the gridiron.
Yeah, well, it's getting down to the short strokes in the Quebec Football League, and this weekend there's a pair of one-and-done games that will eliminate two teams while the victors move on to play another day. This afternoon, St. Lazare Stallions will travel to Parc Saint-Laurent to take on the Saint Laurent Spartans with a 4 p.m. kickoff. And then tomorrow, 1 p.m. on the turf of Glenn McHugh Field in Dollard, the Sun Youth Hornets will try to break the North Shore Mustangs in their playoff encounter. So a lot of good football to be seen by fans still coming around the province.
And if you want to get in touch with Mark, it's just sports@thesuburban.com. Lidlines on Twitter, and Mark can maybe feature you or your kid in a section here on the show or in the Suburban newspaper. Mark, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure, and I picked Gallo by TKO.
Oh,
I got to back my boy.
Which round?
Love it, Mark.
I'd say second round. He's going to come at him hard, and he's going to come at him tough. He doesn't have the reach advantage, but if he keeps coming on the inside and works the body, I think Rockman's going to be going down on Gallo's pillow.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Wow. Nicely done there, Mark.